Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Fermin.
And it's Fernando Torres.
And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Rijkaard. Beckham.
Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Azar.
Saliba gets across to intercept that.
Mbappe.
And this is Torres. Can he get it through?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Torres.
Azar.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through and all alone! Big chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lazio finding their passes. That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Referee's given a throw. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Azar. Vardiol. Swung over. Yamal. And it's Soboslai. Fermin takes control of it and he's on the move. Ronaldinho. Now Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Yamal. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal. And this is Torres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard.
Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nicely shaped ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's a dangerous ball. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe. What a throw in. Beckenbauer. It's a searching pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vardiol. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Chelsea with this to level it up. He has missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Spread it left. Now the ball in. Rijkaard. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That's a delicate pass. Beckham, probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Azar. Now he's off and running. Yamal. Fernando Torres. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options.
Added time.
Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Koundé chooses to go crossfield. Beckham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Torres. Vardiol. Now it's Lopez. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Szoboszlai! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Searching pass he's played there. Now that's well seen too. And it's Lopez. Koundé. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Looking for options for movement. Azar!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
In with the challenge. And here's Torres. Fernando and Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Szoboszlai played into the box. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Griezmann. He is through here. Szoboszlai tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Griezmann. And it's hoisted clear. Ronaldinho. Mbappe has created one goal already. Torres chasing after it. Lazio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's a threatening ball. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
Lazio can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Alvarez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And it's Beckham. Cleared away. Mbappe!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He has a look out.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Rodri. Dumfries. Now it's Lopez. Now the delivery. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution.
Dixon.
Oh, really well played.
Ball driven towards the far post. Koundé can get it clear. The message is clear, none shall pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Big chance! And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field.
Played in deep.
Number 17.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Griezmann. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Dumfries. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Kukçu. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please join me.
Your reflections then, Jim.
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Crossed into the box.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Lewandowski.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe is onto this. Yamal.
Fernando Torres.
And Yamal.
Rodri.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And that has left him in a heap. Cross flung in towards the middle.
A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And that's going right the way across.
Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Lewandowski stood his ground strongly.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Chelsea
so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feeding is such...
And the finish! It's there!
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 21 minutes is number 10.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Ronaldinho has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
It's a searching pass. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Fernando Torres.
He's wide and looking to get onto this.
And that's been won straight back.
And it's Szoboszlai. That's a good ball out wide.
Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Szoboszlai. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Fermin. Short changes him with that pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola. Fermin. And this is Lewandowski. Beckham. And they're quick to get it back. And Fermin. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Raul. Looking to play him in. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Griezmann. That's been cut out, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Koundé. Yamal. Lazio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Griezmann. Caught offside that time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Beckham wins the duel this time. Chelsea are still that goal to the good. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Too much on that, it's gone out. Fermin. Now it's Torres. Tries to play it through. Lovely, now then. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's got all. Just off target.
Fernando Torres certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Yamal. And it's Lopez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Szoboszlai and Jamal. Lazio find. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Raul. Now it's Lopez. Oh, right place, right time. Quality ball. Out towards the flank. Plays the return pass. And it's Lopez. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Griezmann. Now this could be a chance. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Substitution in progress.
Beckham standing over it. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. That ball looks a good one. Fernando chance! No mistake! Lazio back on level terms. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
They're urging him to shoot. Oh, what has happened here? Never climbs up big. And it's lofted through here. Goulet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's Raul! Now, who's going to be first to this? He won't be happy with that one. And it's Denzel Dumfries. In he goes again! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Lazio complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Time added on 4 minutes. Dumfries. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.